So my thoughts are that we start with the words, form them into a bit of an understanding. If they're too difficult, maybe we could simplify those words down to a simpler form so they understand. Say that we're doing something like atmosphere and we want to reduce that down to, well, actually atmosphere is just the air around you. And if you want to go to atmospheric pressure, then you go, that's the air around you that contains some weight to it that pushes on your body at sea level. So you're trying to give them the context and the understanding of what's going on within their own knowledge and applying it to what you're trying to do and teaching them what they need to know.
So if an example of emphasising a word for the class, if we were talking about viscosity, for instance, in diesel, we would then we'd write it up there, we'd break it down so they could both see it and understand it. And then I'd use something that they're already familiar with, in the sense of maybe water and honey, you know, two things most people have either used in their life or spread on their toast, to then understand that one has more viscosity than the other, or one's more viscous than the other. Otherwise, a word like viscosity means very little to a person without having some context to it.
So what you can do is buddy that word up with another word, maybe a common slang word that they will remember, or quite often if there's a sequence of words that have to be in a certain order, we'll make a rhyme or some silly sort of rhyme that they will never forget, and that really works. A good example of stringing words together is when we're in the classroom teaching maths and we're dealing with metric units. So for example, metres, we need to be able to remember in sequence kilometres, hectometres, decametres, the units, decimetres, centimetres and millimetres. And even I have trouble remembering these. So if we just say to ourselves, King Henry doesn't usually drink chocolate milk, then we can put a letter to each of them and we can remember for the rest of our lives. Because even I used to struggle with it, and now when I think of it that way, I remember it anytime.